So the 2-0 Buccaneers will face the 0-2 Vikings. And in the last game, Braxton Miller fumbled a good amount. But now Pumphrey almost lost the game for us, but luckily we didn't lose. And Jamal Adams has been playing very well. So now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will face the Minnesota Vikings. And with the kickoff, the game has started. So the Vikings are led by Drew Brees, Greg Olsen, and Doug Martin. And they'll start off by handing it off to Doug Martin. And he is taken down by Grady Jarrett. Brees is under center. And they run a play action. And Brees' pass gets knocked out of his receiver hands. And now it's 3rd and long. Brees gets set to pass. And Eric Armstead gets the sack. And he beat his left tackle cleanly. So it's 4th down. And the Vikings will have to punt. Braxton Miller's on the field. And the Buccaneers are running a bunch formation. And they run the read option. Miller fumbles the ball. And the Vikings recover. And Everson Griffin gets the ball to the 21-yard line. And Brees hands the ball off to Doug Martin again. And Martin is taken down by Raekwon McMillan. Drew Brees gets the pass. And he throws it up for his receiver, Kevin Benjamin. But Desmond Trufant knocks the ball out of his hands. And now the Vikings will go for the field goal. And now the score is 3-0. So the Buccaneers show faith in Braxton Miller by letting him run the read option again. And this time he slides. So Miller sets out the pass. He throws it to George Kittle. And Kittle trucks a defender. Miller hands the ball off to Amir Abdullah. And Abdullah gets the 1st down. And there's nothing but green grass in front of him. And Abdullah gets a touchdown. And that was a great play and great blocking. And Brees is going to pass again. And he passes to Martavis Bryant. And Bryant gets the 1st down. And Drew Brees runs a play action. And no one's open and he gets sacked. Bobby Wagner comes in. And he takes down Drew Brees at the 39-yard line. So Drew Brees checks it down to Kelvin Benjamin, who gets taken down by Eric Armstead. Brees hands the ball off to Doug Martin. Doug Martin jukes out a defender before he's taken down. Drew Brees hands the ball off to Doug Martin, but he is stopped short. And that is Timmy Jernigan on the tackle. So the Vikings have 6 offensive linemen on the field. And they hand the ball off to Doug Martin, who only gains 3 yards on the play. So Drew Brees is going to pass. Passes it to the running back, Alvin Kamara. And he will lose yards on the play. So the Buccaneers come out in I formation. And they run a counter play. And Abdullah gets 4 yards on the play. So Miller is going to pass. And he throws it to George Kittle. And he trucks a safety. Kittle gets taken down at the 44-yard line. So Braxton Miller is going to pass. Throws it up to Stephon Diggs. And Stephon Diggs beats the corner. And Diggs is going to get an easy touchdown. So Brees runs a play action. And he throws it to a wide open receiver. And Martavis Bryant steps out of bounds. And the Vikings are in an empty formation. And Drew Brees gets sacked. Chris Smith gets his 3rd sack of the season. So Braxton Miller is set to pass. Throws to George Kittle. And Kittle gets taken down at the 46-yard line. Braxton Miller hands the ball off to Amir Abdullah, and Abdullah fumbles the ball. He gets popped hard, and now the Vikings recovered it at the 46-yard line. So Doug Martin gets the ball, and he breaks the tackle, and he gets popped hard by Marcus May. So Doug Martin gets taken down by Raekwon McMillan. Drew Brees runs a pass play, and Martavis Bryant makes the defender miss, and the Vikings score a touchdown. So the Buccaneers run a read option, and Amir Abdullah is running down the sideline. He has one man to beat, and he gets taken down from behind, and he runs to the 32-yard line. Braxton Miller's gonna pass, and he gets pressured, so he rolls out, and he slides to the 23-yard line. Braxton Miller gets the pass, throws it to his tight end, George Kittle, and Kittle will get another first down. Braxton Miller gets the pass, and he is pressured a bit, so he rolls out, and he passes it to, and it looks like it's Josh Malone, and Josh Malone will get his first touchdown of the season. The Vikings are in the I formation, and they're running play action, and Drew Brees gets sacked. And someone's injured on the play, but that was a great play by Tyus Bowser. So now it's second and long, and Drew Brees is under center. He hands the ball to Doug Martin, and Doug Martin's taken down by Raekwon McMillan. So Drew Brees is going to pass the ball, and he gets sacked. And Eric Armstead sacked him on that play, and another person gets injured. So Braxton Miller, they run a play action, and no one's getting open. So Braxton Miller is going to take off, and he's running down the sideline, and he runs out of bounds. Braxton Miller takes a snap, and he throws it to Stephon Diggs, who gets hit hard, and he can't hold on to the pass. So Miller gets the ball, throws it to Josh Malone, and Josh Malone makes the catch, and he gets the first down. So Braxton Miller will try to pass again, gets pressured, and he has to throw the ball out of bounds. And now the Buccaneers will have to kick the field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. So now the score is 24-16. So Drew Brees passes to Greg Olsen, and Greg Olsen steps out of bounds. And the Vikings will run a screen, and Doug Martin gets hit hard. And the Vikings will call a timeout. Drew Brees throws it up, and Calvin Benjamin almost makes the catch. So now the Vikings will have to kick the field goal. So Braxton Miller will run the play action, and he throws it to Josh Malone, and Malone makes the catch. Malone gets a good amount of yards in the play, and he gets the first down. So Braxton Miller is going to pass again, and he throws a pass to his tight end, and his tight end has to dive for it. So now it's 2nd and 4. So it looks like Amir Abdullah is out for the game, and then now Pumphrey is in the game for him. Pumphrey gets the carry, jukes out a defender, and he gets taken down at the 30-yard line. So the Buccaneers will fake the run, and Braxton Miller passes it to Chris Godwin, and he makes a catch. And now the Buccaneers will be at the 5-yard line. So then now Pumphrey will get the carry, and he will score. So the Vikings are in a heavy formation, and they will pass. Drew Brees passes it to Greg Olsen, and Jamal Adams makes a tackle. And now Drew Brees will fake the handoff, and he gets hit hard. But Drew Brees completes the pass. And Raekwon McMillan gets around the edge, and he sacks Drew Brees. So Drew Brees will get the pass, and he gets a check down. And it looks like Cody Core steps out of bounds, and now it's 4th and 4. So the Buccaneers will run a play-action play. And Braxton Miller throws it up to Stephon Diggs. And Diggs can't hold on to the catch. And Braxton Miller will fake the run again. And he's looking around for someone open. And he will run for the first down. And he dives for a gain of 10. So Miller drops back. Throws it to Stephon Diggs, who was wide open. But he misfires. And now it's 3rd and long. So Miller's going to get set to pass. He throws it to Stephon Diggs. So Brees hands the ball off to Doug Martin. And Bobby Wagner knocks down Doug Martin. So Brees will get set to pass. And he'll throw it to Martavis Bryant, who makes a man miss before getting popped by Marcus May. And Drew Brees will pass again. And he'll check it down to Cody Core. Cody Core makes a man miss before stepping out of bounds. So Jamal Adams is inside the box. And Drew Brees throws it to Greg Olsen. And that will be another Vikings first down. So Brees hands the ball off to Doug Martin. Doug Martin has some space. And he is taken down for a gain of 4. The Vikings will stay in I formation. And they'll run a draw play. And Doug Martin is fighting forward. Breaks a tackle and he is taken down by Desmond Trufant. And Brees will pass it again. And Martavis Bryant will make the catch. And it looks like he will get close to the first down, and he got it. Drew Brees gets the pass. And he throws it to Calvin Benjamin. And it looks like he's close to the first down. And he doesn't get it. It's 4th and 1. So Miller tosses the ball to Donnell Pumphrey, and Pumphrey is taken down. And Pumphrey will lose 2 yards on the play. Now the Buccaneers run a read option. And Braxton Miller will choose to give the ball to Pumphrey. Now Braxton Miller will pass. And he'll get sacked. Everson Griffin. So Johnny Hecker will set up the punt. The ball is up. And the return man will get hit hard. Cunningham Jr. gets taken down to the 24-yard line. And Drew Brees will run a play-action play. He'll throw it up. And Desmond Trufant intercepts it. And now it was just a bad throw and a bad read. And Trufant will return it to the 35-yard line. Now the Buccaneers are in field goal range. So now the Buccaneers will run a play-action play. And Braxton Miller will roll out and he'll get the first down. So Braxton Miller will pass it. He's rolling out. And he'll throw it to a wide open receiver. And it looks like Josh Malone makes the catch. And now the Buccaneers are at the 5-yard line. So the Buccaneers are in a gun formation. Looks like the Vikings will blitz. And Stephon Diggs makes the catch. And the Buccaneers score again. That's Stephon Diggs' second receiving touchdown of the game. And now it looks like the Buccaneers will kick the field goal. So Drew Brees will pass the ball. Pass it to Martavis Bryant before he's taken down. And Brees will check it down to Greg Olsen. And Olsen will get the first down. And Doug Martin was injured, so he's replaced by Alvin Kamara, a rookie from Texas University. And he'll get the ball, but he is taken down by Bobby Wagner for a gain of 1. So now there's 2 minutes left in the game. And Brees will throw it to Cody Core. And Cody Core will take the ball inside the 4-yard line. And the Vikings are in the red zone. Drew Brees is getting sacked. And Timmy Jernigan makes a sack. And Drew Brees makes a bad pass, but luckily the defender doesn't intercept it. So now Drew Brees will try to pass it one more time. And he throws it to Kelvin Benjamin, and Benjamin makes the catch. Benjamin beat Trufant on that play. Now the score is 31-38. And after this PAT, it might be 32-38. And Donnell Pumphrey will get good blocks. And he'll get through the defenders, and he will score a touchdown. Donnell Pumphrey has been filling in for Amir Abdullah, and he's doing a really good job of it. And now the Vikings are down by 2 scores. Drew Brees throws it deep. And Marcus May makes a good play by knocking the ball out of Martavis Bryant's hand. And Greg Olsen gets open, and Marcus May misses a tackle. And Greg Olsen's taken down by Jamal Adams. And now they're in the red zone. Now Drew Brees throwing out the pocket, and he passes it to Kelvin Benjamin. So the Vikings kick the onside kick, and the Buccaneers recover. And it looks like the Buccaneers will win the game. And the Buccaneers will win the game 44-39. Drew Brees will pass for 457 yards, 77 completion percentage, 3 TDs, 1 INT. Miller had 222 passing yards, 63 completion percentage, and 3 passing TDs. Doug Morin got 62 yards, Pumphrey got 71 yards, Miller got 60, and Abdullah had 101 yards. George Kittle had 65 yards, Malone had 71, Diggs had 61, Godwin had 25. Marcus May had 11 total tackles on the day, Bobby Wagner with 9, Tim Jernigan with 3 tackles for a loss, Armstead with 2 sacks and 1 sack from a lot of players, Desmond Trufant with that clutch interception. Marcus May and Trufant combined for 5 pass deflections. And Jake Elliott had a good day of kicking, as he did not miss any kicks today.